Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our winners finals here in the Amateur League. £65 are on the line thanks to Hosted Side's generous donation there. Appreciate it very much indeed. In the blue color, we've got Doggie of Italy playing as the Colony. On the other side, Moonlight Rex from the US is playing as the Arbiter. Pretty interesting matchup. I fully expected Anders from Doggie, but going with Colony is definitely not a bad idea. Like, you can do so much with this leader. You've got a way stronger early game, in my opinion, than Arbiter does. And in the late game, you can even keep up for a long time. So, potent stuff. The Amateur League is the one where we just try to invite the wider population of Halo Wars 2. You're not going to be bonked over the head by the top pros. They are not playing this league. They're not allowed to. And even the mid-level players, some of them are phased out of this. So if you want to participate in tournaments, but you find them a little scary, actually this is the one for you. So please join them next time. We've got 1v1 and 2v2 formats actually for all the free skill tiers. So we got Pro, Rising Star, and Amateur Leagues. And all of them have 1v1 and 2v2. So this year, we're going absolutely nuts with Halo Wars 2, giving you guys 6 leagues, more than ever before. So thank you all for all the support. It's only because of that we can give back. At least to this degree. We're also doing Company of Heroes free on the side, and that's getting sponsored by Relic Entertainment, so wonderful news on that front too. But we couldn't continue with the Age of Mythology stuff, that we just didn't get community support or anything. It's not viable. Anyways, you guys are great, so that's it for the tangent. Anyway, we've got the Arbiter coming out. Very early tier 1 Arbiter. Followed up by Grunt and supposedly some elite enforcers as well. A question in the chat, is it better for people to watch on Twitch or YouTube? Oh, I totally don't mind what you want. You can even ad block us on YouTube if you want. Like, I don't mind, honestly. As long as you guys are here, that's great. On YouTube, you get slightly higher quality. On Twitch, you get slightly more active chat. You decide. What I really would like to see is more people participating, because Halo Wars 2 has a really large community, actually. But it's a little difficult to funnel you guys into the tournaments. That's my only complaint. Well, the Arbiter doesn't have any problems getting funneled into the main base. Nobody's stopping him. And that could be a huge problem for Doggie, as his colony, his Hunter Capitano hero is here on the other side of the map. It's going to be difficult to head back. I don't think he wants to, though. Like, at this point, you're so close to the third point. You kill a few grunts on the way, which will give you even more XP, and then you just walk into the main and drop in your Goliath drop. That should be able to wipe buildings. Now, having 3 turrets on the defense is super nice here for Doggie, however. Maybe this is where he will use the heal to save the extractor. The grunts are also going nuts on that Arbiter. But the animation reset micro on the Arbiter also is making him heal extra fast, as he's basically life-stealing at this point. But the Capitano is here, he's taking on the turret, and the extractor is going to be next. But the next 1v1 amateur, that's going to be quite later. Our Discord has all the dates, our website has all the dates, please check there. I don't know them by heart. I need a calendar. But we always post 1 week before they happen. Like tomorrow, we'll be promoting the 2v2 signups, actually, which is next. Anyway, here are the predicted Goliaths. And they're also getting animation reset. This extractor is getting bonked hard. The Hunter Capitano is getting pulled back, but I don't think he should be. He can just fight this, right? Oh, good. Plasma Bolt. It will heal the extractor a little bit, but it's not enough. The Arbiter is getting healed and boosted as well. So are some of these units. And they're gonna shut this down in the end. Capitano could just leave at this point. Moonlight Rex has lost enough. Both of these guys are gonna try to go for a second base. With Doggie slightly behind, but it's okay, because it's not like the other one has buildings on it. Tier 2 is coming through. That's nearly done now. But Doggie doesn't have a raid camp to follow up, but I guess he's gonna upgrade a hero first as well. He has so many supplies in the bank. Are we gonna get teleported out of here? Stasis will buy some time, so you could just keep running over those mines. Do it on purpose, but I think teleport is just too far out. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, that Capitano's toast. They have to be remade. And we're not actually going to see a third extractor because Arbiter is gonna have 4th point. And drop in some enforcers could absolutely wreck a third generator right now. So I think what you want to do is actually get a turret. Not a turret, sorry, a shield on that main base before swapping into that. And having some marauders around is generally a good idea for defending against those drops. Capitano's coming back. We're not gonna see any hunters from Moonlight Rex. Those marauders actually could be quite annoying. But if there's gonna be Hunter Banshee, then they're useless. So that could go very much in the opposite direction. Conduit Incarnate. It's an important upgrade here for the RB, so he can boost himself too. Mini base is getting picked off by the elites. These are basic ones that are made from the barracks, not dropped in. Also, we have line of sight here from the grunts. Oh, what? You wait, the mine has line of sight. Why not just drop there? Now these guys are not gonna have... Oh no, the conduit will expire by the time they go to the main. I don't like it at all. Ugh. Don't do it that way. Ah, so bad. Is he gonna stack like a second group? No, he's going now. But now they're not gonna be conduit boosted. Oh, that's so bad. Capitano's back. And I bet he has a call-in too. Arbiter will be here to help. Good catch off the grunt there, by the way. I like that the extractors are in different bases. So Moonlight Rex has 3 extractors, but you can't hit them all at once. Not easily, anyway. Oh, they still tear out 2 buildings, but it was like a... Oh, it was a generator and a foundry, actually. That's a pretty good haul for these guys. Doggie is getting quite rich, so we might be looking at... Ooh, 1-star Capitano as well. That's pretty good. Yeah, we might be looking at a big drop soon. Like within a minute soon. Arbiter's taunted at the moment, and meanwhile the engineers are healing up the boys over there. The Goliaths are doing a lot of damage overall, but the Arbiter will be able to tear them out real quick. Ooh, that hurt. Going after the engineers now, but that's easier said than done. Especially the one with the skit is quite healthy. And the Arbiter might get sniped there. Holy cow. Oh, get out. Oh, wait, he did. Nice one. He lives to fight another day. Doggie just spent all his money on what? Generator shield, that's it. Yeah, that's expensive. Now he's not going to be able to do the drop immediately here. That's going to have to wait a moment. Generator is down. Alright, Doggie should be ready to do the drop any moment now. Stasis comes through. Where's the big call in? Where is it? I was gonna call it at home to defend. That is wild. I guess this is working out just fine with the Capitano, right? He's 1 star, he's owning everything by himself. Oh, they're getting plaza bolted, but it actually didn't kill the engineers even, so pretty good news there for Doggie. And his big drop is wiping out the elites here. I'm not sure why Moonlight Rex was building up enforcers, especially without Phantom support. They're just not gonna be that good here. Sure, they destroyed... They held that mini base for a while. They destroyed some buildings, but it didn't seem to be worth all the effort if this is happening meanwhile at home to you. Jedi is asking if he'd be allowed to play the amateur tourneys. No, we'd put you into Rising Star for sure. You're a good player, man. Would be good to have you playing again, though. And for forgetting passwords, there's like a feature for that to reset it. You can message me as well if you want a new email on top of that. If you have your old email, you can just change it yourself. Okay, these guys probably need to be on the other side of the map, but Capitano is just gonna teleport back and it's all good, right? We're moments away from the next point for Doggie, and no doubt that is gonna be combat repair. So just everyone healing at all times. That's a lot of staying power to all the units. And this Locust is being a massive nuisance too. Oh boy. Well, we're about to have it. That's why I keep staying on Doggie's view. Anytime now. Yeah, there it is. There is that Locust is going back to full, so is the Capitano. Oh, wait, he already did by himself. He doesn't need it. RB really wants that engineer to die. And maybe take out the building before he leaves. Moonlight Rex just doesn't have anything too compelling here to convince me that he's in a good position. He doesn't have phantoms. He doesn't have veteran units. He doesn't have shields even. So what's he gonna do about this? All those things are basically necessary in order to be successful here. The Goliaths are even coming in. These guys get stasis, but it's all good. The Capitano should probably join the fight. Hit the other base. It's All possible at the same time. Plasma bolt hurting the boys there, but it's not too bad. They are regenerating at least a little bit, and then the other units get unstasised. There's like no verb for coming out of stasis, right? '71 population to 59. Moonlight Rex is definitely on the struggle bus, and he's about to lose another extractor back there. I don't know, guys. The Doggie Knave army is looking really good to me. And even if he did lose a bunch of units, it would be fine, because he just calls in another one. Although these guys really need to go and do something. That's just unfortunate to stay back home. They have so much potential right now. Don't want to let Arbiter go too deep into the late game. Like, we're definitely not in the problem area yet. But every minute that passes, we're getting closer. They can just hit you with Plasma Bolt free. And they also have... what's it called? Oh my god, my brain is frozen. Power Surge. If they also have Power Surge free. That is a nightmare to deal with. And then they keep stasising you in between. They keep dropping mines on you. It's nasty. Okay, now they're gonna hit something. I think the locusts are going down here. Potentially. Oh, wait! They're actually making it! That's ridiculous! RB's dead. Holy cow, the locusts survived and digital upgraded, so even better for them. That's crazy. Wild. Mid base is down. They'll counter drop here, but it's at best going to destroy mini base. Certainly not the Marauders. Bear in mind, the base itself is healing in the meantime. Two stars! 2 stars on the Capitano. He doesn't even have skits. It's walking right there. He could be even stronger. Oh, there it is. That went on the Wraith. That's funny. Alright, mini bases are being wrecked. And I don't think the main is ready for what's about to happen here. Yeah, pretty good first game here for Doggie. I think he's gonna be comfortable. There was another plasma bolt just there, but it's alright because we got another call in. This is even stronger than ever before. And we've got a little beam to clean it all up. Our stasis mines are gonna do some work there. Destroys a locust, but there's 2 more. There's Wraiths. There's those guys. There's a wall. Moonlight Rex is finally overwhelmed. That's gonna be it. Stacking this drop is like one of the nastiest things in the game. Brutal. Ladies and gents, welcome here to game number 2 of the winners finals. Doggie in the blue color, representing Italy as Jerome. The other side, Moonlight Rex of the US will be playing as Javium. That US flag is not quite right. There's not enough stars. What's happening? Sean? Sean is... That's AI slop, isn't it? I just realized, what the heck? Didn't look that closely before, but now I see it. Well, we're stuck with it for now. Maybe he's a time traveler. I'm gonna get your text hit. Anyway. Moonlight Rex is doing great with the mini bases. What the hell is going on? Doggie's just letting it happen. This is insane. Getting too many stolen. Impavium no less. Is he just gonna get jumped by brutes here from 2 minis? Ooh, that's wild. Top mini is delayed, but it's not that important when you have already 4-1. It's gonna be 5-1. Holy cow. Let's see what Jerome can do here. Certainly you have some of the strongest early game units here. Jerome, the Marines, they're all empowered by Time for Heroes, right? And then the actual hero aura itself makes them better. So you're pretty well equipped for stopping this stuff. Just gonna take some time. Also want to see some Hellbringers or even snipers, actually. Grunts aren't gonna get anything there. There is a turret as well. How many brews does Moonlight Rex have? Not that many, it seems. He thinks you can shoot from there. I mean, maybe if you go all the way to the... I don't think you can shoot from there. Never tried it, but you can shoot at the units that come out. Just not the building. Wait, you can shoot the base? How come he's shooting now? He moved even further back. He's got his upgrade now. But that's not what this is about. Why wasn't he shooting earlier? That's weird. Anyway, do we have a second gen? Oh yeah, we have the burnout and everything. It was a distraction all along, and now Jerome is doing the expo on top of everything. So Doggie's in a good position overall. He can afford himself a second gen as well, and then probably should be... he has a watchtower, right? Yeah, so he can see up anyway. He can pull everyone here to destroy Rex's other mini. And then move on to power node grabbing. That's a good catch. It needs to be responded to. Jerome's going already. There's plenty of Marines here to eventually finish off the mini. Gonna be 2 brutes. Moonlight Rex is in tier 2 with a second base coming up for him as well. And the 2 brutes are doing actually massive damage to the base. Comes up with 50% health down. And Doggie's nowhere near tier 2. He misses his Mantis drop. But the brutes will go down. For sure. Okay, the grunt was gonna steal this, but Doggie is on the job. And that's everything cleaned up. All good now. That is a very weak base. I hate it. Double expansion. Why not? We're gonna make only elites and maybe a hunter, hopefully, and limousines. So all is well. Mantis is a nuisance, but nothing too crazy. This is very susceptible to a good rain of fire. I'm not sure we'll see it. Probably not, to be fair. Wave Invader coming soon. More Rangers. Brutes? That's a bit of a surprise, but hey. Limousines versus limousines. Best matchup. The units just cannot hurt each other. Which I think just incentivizes you to pack in a few anti-vehicle units into the limousines, respectively. That's a fun matchup. But you can't not go Mastodons, I mean. You need something to tank, because the Rangers would mess you up otherwise. Just like that other game earlier from Moonlight Rex, we're not seeing an early Pavium. I think it's really hurting him. We're also not seeing a third generator early on, so that's not good. If you want to go crazy with Banished, get counter units and limousines out, you need a third gen. It's just how income works. Or you have 5 power nodes, that also works. But Burnout, you might as well just get your third gen and place them in a way that the 2 pads are forward, and then you have your gens like this. The way you can do that is go pad gen, pad, gen. And then you can later do your 5 building Burnout in the back, rather than the 4 building in the front. It's a bit less aggressive than double pad Burnouts, but if you're not gonna make triple chopper anyway, then just don't do it. It's not that those mini bases did a lot anyway. So yeah, I for one like front pad, or sorry, front pad gen, front pad, back pad gen. Then you burn out that. Oh, there is a third generator. Okay, excuse me. It is enough. But because it's not burned out, it felt like less. Now we are full popped and we're ready for a big push to potentially get a Lich call in. There's not enough Mastodons on Doggie's side to really fight this. That's a problem. He also doesn't seem to have any Cyclops. Cyclopes is the correct plural for that. Still a little difficult to fight that many limousines, and they leech life, so they don't need as much healing as these guys do. But so far, not bad. I mean, Jerome is in this, empowering everyone. The smokes aren't bad either, but they do need some more stuff, and it's a shame that the Mantis isn't here, but hey, it did destroy that generator in the back. That's good news. Unfortunately for Doggie, it's Lich time. Yes, it's Lich time. Oh, we're going to the main. Okay, why? Because there's nothing of value here, that's why. This is where the value is. Lots of pads, generator. Wreck this, win the game. You just make another limousine up front. Crash dump on the lemurs. It's hurting. It's a good amount of damage. Snipers are working overtime as well. Similar resources between the two, but there's a lot more blue. for Moonlight Rex, and he's winning the fight pretty hard in the end. He's cleaning up the buildings a little bit. Turrets already destroyed. And the limos are holding more or less, but mostly less. And what about that Spartan? I don't think you can easily kill it. Well, certainly that Lich is doing a great job of weakening everything. Didn't buy that back mini. It could have been pretty fun for Kodiaks, but that would be a YOLO play. Right now you need everything you got here to hold. And Doggie's main is starting to look rough, man. Locusts are coming out. Oh boy, that's a ballsy play, but it might work. Victory turret is coming in. Generators getting destroyed. Oh god. Okay, Lich is done. And the portal's gone, so those locusts aren't actually going to happen anyway. This base has not been developed at all. Oh, I didn't look at it because nothing was coming out, but actually there's nothing in it, on it. No buildings, no nothing. Do I ever hop into play? I play off stream. I don't play in the tournaments. I'm commentating the tournaments. I'm not that good anyway, but sometimes I tussle with the Rising Star players. I wouldn't win a Rising Star. I'd be alright in it. I definitely would not be a Pro League medalist, that's for sure. So you're not missing much. If today's tournament is short and there's no 1 hour games, I'll play one. A bonus match at the end. Well, Doggie survives. Doggie makes Mastodon. Doggie makes Barracks units. This could work. If he maxes out, this could work, but he needs to actually max out. The brutes are a little scary, but they're not full squad size, so it's not that spooky after all. It's looking defendable to me. But Moonlight Rex has reached tier 3. We got Ultramines now, but the snipers should deal with that. Doggie's base is now under heavy attack. Emos are getting trash dumped on. Absolute fly tipping there. I love that phrase. To be fair, the flies don't get a salary, so you gotta tip them. Don't do it, guys. It's illegal. Anyway. I think the fines are like £1,000 depending on the area. It might be more. It's brutal. Moonlight Rex is still significantly ahead, guys. Like, if he gets out... I thought he's queued up Wraiths. It's a Scarab. And there's no stopping that in 70 seconds from now. This is just Mastodons. The Mastodons don't have the firepower to deal with the Scarab. There are some Cyclops in there, Cyclopes, but it's not enough, even with Infantry 1. Oh, the Sniper is also not useful right now. Oh my god. Doggie, you gotta upgrade population, sir. It needs to happen now. Otherwise, you'll be too late. Are we gonna see the invulnerable mind trick? No. This is enough, I think. That infantry got cleaned up. Jerome himself is 2-star and he's floating in the air because reasons. But he's back down to earth. It's a lot of Wraiths. Probably need a little bit of support in the air, but hey, as long as that population gets upgraded soon, everything is fine for Moonlight Rex. He's got a Scarab. Here it comes. Superhero landing. Anyways, meanwhile the army is kind of engaging unnecessarily so, but maybe you just want to throw a few of the Wraiths in order to crank out a little bit of anti-air to deal with the Nightingales. I'm not sure that Scarab has been spotted at all. It is spotted now. But it's already over the base. Oh, smoke. Smoke helps. Unfortunately, the stomps hurt you under the smoke too, so it doesn't protect you really. Oh god, they are really strong stomps. Shooting through the base, buildings, and the turrets down. I'm not entirely sure the Scarab should be staying here. Oh, it's going deeper, what the heck? There's a Lich as well coming through. Doggie might lose this base. Turret's getting denied. There's only 2 turrets shooting at the Wraiths then. Scorch is scorching it. And that's that base right there. The other one stays up. The Scarab going through the back instead. Nothing wrong with that. Moonlight Rex has enough to upgrade population. He should do it. Guys, the moment you have 1250 in the bank, just click that population upgrade, please. I'll be less triggered that way. We missed it. I'm so sorry. He just dropped some mines on the Mastodons and they're all dead. But Jerome is 3 stars. Lots going on here at once, so no shocker. Omega team is called in. Will they be enough? Yeah, this is going to be a difficult hold, actually. Then again, Pavium has 4 bases to 1. Destroyed all the minis and is going after the main now. So I think Moonlight Rex is just fine here. Upgrading his base anyway. Should probably upgrade the turrets to anti-air to hold better, but Doggie's main is now under heavy assault. It probably won't last much longer. Rain of Fire is ready, so you could use that back home if you want. But they wouldn't deal with the Spartans, and certainly that 3-star bastard is very strong. Oh my god, it's Rain of Fire, 3 on the bird! That base is getting wrecked. Now just buy all the bases and you don't have to worry about the Spartans then. Running over the mines there with the Wraiths, not the best play. Scarab's gonna kill everything. Holy cow, he still doesn't have a star on it? How? Okay, the Spartans are taking Wraiths. I don't think they're taking bases. Especially Pavium can make us invulnerable. Okay, that didn't work. 27 seconds, it's just enough time. Ooh, it's gonna be so close. Doggie needs to buy a base, man. And hold it. Doggie? You need to buy a base, man. Holy shit. It's gonna time out. You're gonna... Okay. He's giving up. I'm not sure he should have given up. He had line of sight. 0 seconds. He's done it on purpose. What a Chad. That is absolutely bonkerinos. 0 seconds. If that base gets destroyed, he instantly loses. He cannot rebuy it. Because it's not like he's going to destroy this base. Oh, this is going down, sir. This is going down. GG. That was way too tight there. To be fair, he only could have bought it like a few seconds sooner. So it wouldn't have made a big difference. But anyways, Moonlight Rex is putting a point on the scoreboard. We've got ourselves a series. Great game. Oh, we gotta flip the scoreboard. Let's do it like this. Red color, Moonlight Rex, Serena. On the other side, we've got Doggie with Anders. Badlands is our map. There's Omnis. You want control of them. Anders could go for a Jackrabbit build fairly easily, but you might also just go for a fast Spartan with a fast upgrade and get some Marines out and capture all the power nodes. So, you know, those two strats are definitely competing here, and one Jackrabbit definitely beats one Marine. Even if you are really good with wiggling, the Jackrabbit just gets right on top of you and does the reset micro, and then you can't dodge anyway, so... yeah, the Jackrabbit wins this one. Icicles do help, especially if you can put them all over the place, but I think the rabbit just goes around this. So this isn't the way to do this. What you want to do is get a rabbit early on, right? Just like Doggie did. And then if you're Serena, you can drop one here, you can drop one here, and you can drop one here. And then you can control all the power pick-me-ups. Especially with your follow-up Marines. Doggie going for a second gen? No! He can afford a second gen though. He made the buildings already, so... what's he waiting for? Also doesn't have it. Oh, that's a very big float, sir, for the early game. I don't like it. Moonlight Rex is doing it correctly. And we'll get out an ice cream truck. Supporting it probably with just Marines for now. So much yellow still on the map at 2 minutes 30. It should be all swooped up, guys. You gotta find a pathing where you can prioritize that, because more power allows you to upgrade your supply pads, which means more supplies. Or you can get that early hero without problems. Still, Doggie, that's a big float. We have 500. That was supposed to be a generator. Okay, the first of the Frost Ravens is coming out. Have to kind of run with just the one base for now. But the ice cream truck is nearly done. Then there'll be an ice cream truck upgrade supposedly after that. Wait. Where's the upgrade? Oh, generator upgrade. Okay. Of course, that comes first. Gotta work on these power nodes next as both players... oh, the rabbits are gonna get shut down so hard by this, actually. They cannot do anything about the Frost Ravens. Especially if there's like 2 or 3. Never mind the ice cream truck. You know, in Hungary, where I come from, We have a saying, the ice cream licks back. And what it means is that when something goes the opposite of the way you had intended, that's what Serena feels like usually when you play against her and it's Frost Ravens. Certainly if it's Jackrabbits you're using. I like that saying as well. Spartan gets frozen mid-animation. That's tough, buddy. And let me tell you, that Frost Raven is going down. Followed by the Spartan in no time. Shields are gone, and that's a frozen Spartan right there, but another Frost Raven goes down. That's not too bad. Oh, brutal. Still, the Frost Raven count has been reset nicely. If you can micro off the rest, that could be pretty good. More. Yes, 2 bases. Even more Frost Ravens. Love it. The rabbits aren't gonna get anything done, guys. Nothing. Nothing will get done here. Doggie is tier 2, however, that tier 2 Spartan is gonna be rather potent against them. Especially if he's backed up by 3 bases. You can produce a lot of Marines from that. It's the rabbit, pretty good. But that will heal back up. Oh, wait, no. I think the upgrade got cancelled in the end. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, ice cream truck going on to the mini base. And probably the other one after. Seems good to me. And that's the rest of them getting picked off. Third generator and upgrade are getting done on the base. Adding in an air pad now. And ice cream truck level 2 should come in. Heavy cryo projector is getting researched. We've also got the rocket launcher upgrade coming through. Just a bunch of Marines. Doggie never went for the extra base. Probably should have done. Kodiaks, now that's ballsy. I don't think that will work against the Frost Ravens, guys. You really just need mass Frost Ravens with a handful of infantry so you can capture stuff. Still got the power. I'm tilted, but oh well. It's low impact at this point. What's not low impact is what happened in the early game. That would have helped a lot. Well, these guys are pushing forward now. Everyone that could defend against this is very far away, actually. But this is spotted. We're going to see quite a bit of ice. It would have been nice to have at least one icicle here, so it wouldn't be easy to just push through it. That's alright. If everyone's just pulling back, it's cool. Moonlight Rex is capturing power node after power node. Pretty good Serena he's using here. But those are getting a little too adventurous now. Not enough Frost Ravens, really. Ooh, Cryo Bomb. We'll freeze these units for a moment. Not for that long, and actually that ice cream truck is not upgraded until just now. Already lost the shields. That was a bit of an anti-timing. And the Kodiaks is still blasting everyone. So this should be a relatively easy defense for our Anders player. All the Frost Ravens have melted away. Now can Moonlight Rex secure himself a big drop? No, he's trying to leave actually. The Warthogs will run it down. That's kind of unfortunate. Didn't pick off the super weak Kodiak there. Would have been a good target, but oh well. That's it. Anyways, there's 3 bases for Moonlight Rex. He just spent all his resources, so he's not going to be able to do the big drop. Man, if he just had waited a bit, do this attack all over again with the upgrade done for the ice cream truck, with the leader power ready to drop in as you start losing the Frost Ravens, right? That would have been so good. Especially with Cryo Bomb. You just wait until they all clump up, and then you freeze them, and then you drop in your guys. You have 2 tanks in that. The infantry is gonna melt. That's how you play Serena. You make use of those free shatters you get from the drops. Even if you drop in a drop turret, that does a shatter actually. Should be able to catch that Spartan anyway. So all is not lost. It was just inefficient. And the Flyboys obviously can go after the Kodiaks here before they cause any troubles. There are 2 turrets here, so things are not too bad, but Doggie does have enough resources to go on a retriever immediately, but you've seen in a match before in this tournament what Frost Ravens can do about that. You got a big drop, and these guys aren't going to do anything realistically speaking. The Frost Ravens are just too numerous, and they'll freeze it again and again. All they need to do is come back. The 2-star Frost Raven is dead. That's a bit unfortunate. Guys, focus. Alright, there we go. It's not a lot of Frost Ravens, but it's still enough to handle the retriever. You cannot use the retriever in this matchup against Ravens, basically. It's just not possible. You do it once you clean them up. Not like this. Not by itself. I think that's just frozen so quickly, doesn't it? Oh, man. That's that. Doggie just blew 4,000 resources on that. Trying to get to tier 3 now. It all works out in the end for Moonlight Rex. All he needs now is population upgrades. He's actually heading to tier 3 before pop upgrades. I think this army is working just fine, sir. You don't need bigger, better units. Although you will get the ice cream truck upgrade in tier 3. Still should prioritize, I think, the pop. Well, Doggie certainly learned a valuable lesson today. Frost Ravens are serious business. They're not a meme unit. I actually mean that. It's a little difficult to set up the 2-base economy, But once you have it, you're good. You don't need to do anything crazy. Especially the amateur league, it's easier to set up. People aren't going to be over you as much. At least there's some anti-air turrets, but even they get frozen and then they don't matter. Ultra nuke comes through, but it's just one unit that gets killed by it, and then it gets permanently frozen, by the way. And main is getting frozen, so say goodbye to the economy as well. Oh god, it's an absolute winter wonderland. It's gonna freeze so fast. All these chill effects add up. To be fair, the vultures are starting to be a little bit challenging together with these sentinels. What you gotta do is not just focus the middle of the base, but actually take out the buildings. It's a good opportunity with all the freezing, because they take so much damage when they get shattered, so the pads aren't that tanky anyway. And you punish them with that, that's pretty good. But we're being greedy and we're attacking this main. To be fair, Moonlight Rex should have the big drop available shortly. So, despite the fact that he doesn't have many units right now, he's gonna have some freaking upgraded Hornets. I did not expect that. He can call in the big drop anytime if he has pop. There's just Hornets and boys for now. I don't like it as much. It should be vultures at this point, but hey, it works. He's gonna destroy the base. And it's game nonetheless, so no need to complain. GG to Moonlight Rex. He needs one more victory in this series in order to move on to the grand finals. Well done. Okay, ladies and gents, we've got in the blue color, Doggie is bringing Isabel. And I said this wouldn't happen in the pre-game because actually Forge was available. But it's a mind game because he's expected that Moonlight Rex will go Johnson, and this could be a very, very hard counter. If Isabel maintains herself in the early stages, she's just gonna have better leader powers. And Isabel's Scorpions beat any mech-based army. You've got means to steal enemy units, control them for a while with Ghost in the Machine. The Spartan is absolutely epic. You're just gonna not fall to bunker place and stuff like that. So we'll see exactly how that plays out. But in theory, Isabel's late game is superior, and you know, people can gush over Colossus all they want. The Isabel tanks are better. They just win. You can't beat them, especially with a little Nightingale support. Spartan steals and stuns your Colossi. And then you Ghost in the Machine the other half. Get yourself some heavy metal. Heal your boys. It's just unfair, actually. Alright, I think we should be seeing generator builds from both. Two gens, indeed. And probably should be split mini bases. Nobody having a big advantage. Nobody wants the middle minis. Interesting. Moonlight Rex actually controlling the outer ones. So if he wanted to do some kind of jackrabbit business, he could, but I think it's just gonna be Marines and maybe a bunker to secure one of the middle minis. The one that he's attacking, that is. Quick scout there. Doggie certainly should get that mini, come on. You have all the Marines already. It's a very, very late pick. Oh, he's going super heavy on turrets. Oh god. In case there's some kind of pelican cheese. It's not a bad idea, but it's not happening either. That Rex is heading to tier 2, right? He's getting a Johnson out and the base. That is odd. But I guess you're gonna have a faster leader power progression this way. It's just not necessarily the best idea. I mean, Mantis would be very, very nice early on here. And Doggie should have a much faster tier 2. We did upgrade a second supply pad, that's why I was already talking about going tier 2, because it should have happened for 1. Yeah, both players are more economical than that, and focused on capturing power nodes with many Marines. This was just a bit of a slower progression. But yeah, there's no reason that Doggie shouldn't get another base, seeing as our other guy has already 2 expos on the way. They're not done, so it's like these Marines could absolutely bonk him and put a stop to all that. Where is the Johnson? Man, he's just chilling over here. Sir, you gotta move. What are you doing? Can't park there, mate. Okay, he's waddling over. That will take some time. We have 1 mini base is destroyed here by Doggie. He's tier 2. And we should be seeing the Warthog pump in no time. Another base for Moonlight Rex. This is nuts. Johnson's here to defend now. That beacon was a little unnecessary. The base was full health already. You can't make it have more health like that. This man is staying in tier 1 forever. And then you'll have 5th point soon. And just get generators everywhere. Quick jump to tier 3 from there. Some memes like that for sure. Are they trolling us? Ah, nothing's happening. Okay, finally mini base falls. Oh wait, was that even bought? I think it wasn't bought. Okay, now this base is at risk. Moonlight Rex is probably gonna lose it, and the Marines could attack the other one, then the Hogs could loop back around and destroy it. Yeah, I can see the mobility here from Doggie actually making something happen from now on. Should be good. Scorpion? It's a much faster tier 3 than what Moonlight Rex is gonna have with 3 generators. He's going tier 2 now. But yeah, once you have a few of these tanks and they have the Isabel best offense upgrade, that base isn't gonna look very pretty soon. Hawks are putting on some hurt. I don't think they can destroy the generator, not with that anti-vehicle turret around, but I guess if they're shooting at the turret, even less so. He's now coming over. 2 turrets, a bit too much for 1 tank. But if there's more coming, then no worries. Johnny decided to park there. Why not? Everyone wants that turret. What's going on with those indicators? That's crazy. Oh wait, Spartan's here too now. Not very upgraded or anything. I'm curious about those tanks. They don't have their ability yet. All right, but Moonlight Rex is losing the base nonetheless. There's no holding this. He is growing pretty big though. I think vehicle level 2 is done for Doggie. That's why those tanks aren't taking any damage. Oh my. Spartan's getting upgraded now. 80 pop. And then we should be seeing population upgrades. Doggie doesn't need a second base. He has minis. He has all the minis in the world. And you can just push into this and then the main. Nothing Moonlight can do about it, because honestly, he's not gonna go to tier 3. I don't even think he picked up his 5th point yet. How is that the case? That's insane. Is destroyed. With 3 tanks and an Alice, it's so difficult to stop this. I'm not even sure what Moonlight Rex is gonna do about it. There's no units for him. Sure, he can stop the expansions. That's nice. Even if there's an attempt to like grab this one, that's not necessarily gonna happen. 3 Mantis can beat a tank, that's for sure. And meanwhile, these guys are going nuts. 3 anti-vehicle turrets. That's a lot. That is seriously a lot. And it's getting healed too, but it's not enough. The infantry units can just take this out, no problem. It's getting blasted by the infantry, but there are no more tanks on the field. So it might be actually a little bit difficult for Doggie to make a comeback with an army right now. He needs to pump out those tanks, urgently so. Moonlight Rex is now spamming generators, and tier 3 for him can't be too far off. But the Spartan is doing a good job of controlling this. Unfortunately for Doggie, new turrets keep coming up left and right. There's no way these turrets can be destroyed by that few Marines. Well, that base has been denied. Alright, more and more Mantis are coming out. The Spartan can't deal with the base, not by itself, that's ridiculous. They can also see up, so the at least one of the turrets is shooting, 2 of them now. For some reason, not that one. Oh, what? Making another turret? Well, now they can't see up. The tanks are coming over. Yeah, as long as one base gets held by Doggie, the main one, should be relatively comfortable. There's also vehicle upgrade free kicking in momentarily. That's huge. And still has all the minis. Spartan just took out the turret. Now 1 star. Canister shell. Not that great against buildings, but I mean, if you have a lot of them, then it adds up. It's usually better against units. This base isn't happening, but that's alright. Like I said, just need to hold the main. Have some anti-vehicle turrets here. Maybe get out to 120 pop. Slowly but surely, these anti-vehicle turrets are gonna go down. Might take a little bit of healing, maybe heavy metal to make it a bit easier. Oh, that's a good EMP mech. But now heavy metal is gonna defend those guys. And Doggie finally has an upgradable base here, ready to go. Moonlight doesn't have that much stuff, honestly. He is tier 3 now, so we might see those Colossi soon enough. But then the Spartan will just steal them one by one. There's not a huge economy here. Main is gonna be under attack soon, but it should be easy to hold that. There's turrets here. Plus tanks. Holy. Those are real tanks. Not holograms. And I'm sure soon enough we'll get those too. But I think Doggie can just destroy the main with this. Like, sure, there's 3 anti-vehicle turrets, that's tough. The Spartan just goes in and tears them down, right? These guys can just defend the home base if necessary, but I don't think it's necessary. It's just a handful Mantis. There's heal, but it really isn't doing anything. Anti-infantry turret. The head is getting destroyed. The buildings are as well, but so are the turrets. That's just a basic one. It's getting upgraded now, but it's gonna be too late. Because all the buildings are destroyed by the time it upgrades, so what is it protecting, really? Just a handful Mantis on the field is nowhere near enough to stop the tanks. Doggie is gonna equalize the series. And we're gonna get a game 5, I think. That's what I foretell here. Oh, he just stole those. All he needs to do is walk him into the army, stun him with the Spartan. It's gonna be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hell, you could walk them into mines, by the way, I'm just saying. Poof. Strong stuff with Isabel there. So we're gonna get a decider match in this one. And that's gonna have to be Forge versus Atriox for sure. There's no other choice in that one. All the other leaders have been used up. Ladies and gents, welcome to game number 5. The decider match of this series. Doggie is gonna be Forge. On the other side, we've got ourselves Moonlight Rex going Atriox. Pretty good setup here. protecting yourself against choppers definitely is going to happen like this. and Forge obviously has a really good start with the rolling economy power. You can upgrade your pad and generator right away and just keep going with your pads. This was a little early maybe. The Marines need to not be idle, guys. That's very, very important. Moonlight Rex already picking up some power on the side. That barrel is a little bit more valuable than the regular crates. That's something to keep in mind. I think Doggie needs to work on the pathing. Like, the Marines need to make themselves useful and gather resources at all times, basically. Going just one mini base with Forge is a little excessive in my opinion. Like, you're playing a little too safe. You're gonna go up against a hero build anyway, and I think you can, with your rolling economy, definitely afford yourself 2 mini bases at minimum. And that should be coming now, but it's not ready. Oh, I forgot to tell Legend that I actually got it from here. Yeah, Legend can just chill. All the other matches are getting covered anyway. So I need to deal with the players there. Let's just be doing a good job at managing, I think, right? Everything's been smooth, can't complain. Quick extra base from Moonlight Rex. Chosen's now coming out. I think it was getting upgraded first. Didn't want to get the baby Chosen for some reason. Jumpback brutes coming out. There's gonna be a barracks follow-up, so I guess adding in a handful of snipers in the early game will make Atriox's life quite difficult. You would need choppers to really deal with them. And it's not the easiest thing to mix in when there's a Forge Hog and Marines. Forge Hog just makes things more difficult. And adding in snipers, even more so. That's the point at which Atriox just needs to be tier 2 with engineer bubbles and all that supporting the army. Because right now Doggie can just walk up to all these bases, all these power nodes rather, and just capture them, and no one's there to stop him. Alright, the Moonlight Rex should be able to change this War Council now to a pad. Oh god, we forgot the pads, man! No wonder he doesn't have money. He basically doesn't have harvesters right now, and that means no money. No freaking 4 harvesters. 3 harvesters, there's a raid camp here. Oh my god, you can't play on 3 harvesters. That's ridiculous. Should be able to hit this base very easily. Hell, should have been hitting the main, honestly, at that point. Moonlight Rex just didn't get an economy, and I think he's about to be very heavily punished for it. Doggie could go tier 2 now. And just pump Marines throughout. No snipers thus far. Forge Hog doesn't really want to fight here. Or he's just setting up for a perfect Embo round. Okay, there it is. The Rams look strong. Heavy metal is in and they're getting bombarded. Oh my god, all the choppers are dead. Chosen might get the pick off in the end against the Forge Hog. But it's come at great cost, and it's not like the Marines are done with him. Oh wait, they're turning their backs. That's a big mistake. They should have just shot him. Ah, dude. They're getting wrecked. Nah, everybody just running away and getting 0 value. Was good against the choppers, but after that, everything fell apart. Okay, the Hellbringers are here now. Doggie didn't capture the mini. He had that opportunity for a while now, but didn't do it. Anyways, this back mini is about to be destroyed, but now Doggie isn't necessarily that far ahead anymore. Moonlight Rex is making the harvesters he needs, including that back one he forgot. And he's tier 2. So once those raid camp units come out, everything will be a lot better. We're probably looking at a fairly even game. I said also we're going to talk about the late game a little bit, and honestly, Forge has a pretty good time there, right? I mean, you have heavy metal, you have your heal. That's already a pretty good combo, but you also have combat salvage, kind of like Isabel. And if you have all of those things with vultures, you can just run around and take out bases in the late game without too much risk. Of course, a good banished will have tons of reavers and try to take those down, but if your units just come back anyhow, then there's not much gained. That's where eradication comes in and stuff like that. And massive vulnerabilities from Atriox. That could all work out. Defensive Kodiaks. Oh god. Forge wants to be the one pushing the business, not getting pushed. Base upgrades finally in for Moonlight. Things are moving very slowly here. Third generator's now in. But if this was Pro League, you would have more harvesters early on and a third base. It all adds up over time. You need income, you need to spend the income to have stuff on the map, not just have money in the bank, right? That's very important. A roundabout way to the mini base, but it's working. This mini base is so much more protected than the other side. It's kind of crazy. Okay, now we have snipers, but it might be a little late to the party. Chosen's already tier 2 upgraded. And we're getting Banshees? What? Is this one of those Scarab switch things? We're gonna make Banshees so that we can go for a quick tier 3 and then just make a Scarab. Obviously Banshees can just fly around, distract, heal up, all that stuff. It's a lot of snipers. Forge is rich, so it's fine. It will work. This is a spooky little group for the snipers to deal with, so I wonder if the choppers could find them, they could actually do a lot of damage there. Nice to see some shrouds. Now they can also shoot down the shots of the Forge Hog. It's a good little addition. Now Moonlight Rex is starting to mass expand. It's cheap for Atriox, no problem with that. We should also see a lot more Banshees soon enough. Banshee Hunter, really. Though, the snipers will deal okay with the hunters at least. That's why you have to have these choppers right now to deal with them. But it's not getting sent in, like they're just kind of walking past each other. Choppers actually go after the Forge Hog instead. Oh god. Oh god. Where's your invulnerability? Okay. It's all good. It's countered. Don't complete the heal. Well, maybe it will work out. Oh god, the beam! Right in the middle of the Nightingales. It's not the snipers, that would have been also good, but I mean, you killed 4 Nightingales with 1 beam. That's insane value. All the snipers are dead anyway. This could be game. Moonlight Rex just absolutely did it. That was nasty, that beam. Nightingales are so expensive. They're 500 resources. Beam is just 600. Not even 600. And he killed 4 of them. It's a massive, massive vibe. Doggie is rich still. He could do a call in here. I think he wants to get the Grizzlies in. But if there's gonna be just a bunch of Banshees, then everything's fine. Rifled barrel is getting researched. And followed by population. Bases are getting upgraded as well. It looks easy enough to attack. Does Doggie not have like a... He has a third generator, but he has no power nodes and it shows. Plus he spent so much money on snipers that didn't really do anything in the end. It's a good number of Banshees, guys, I have to say. Two Shrouds easily beats 3 Kodiaks. What is happening? Oh god. Running over the mines there. Ouch. There's not enough momentum from Doggie, and I don't know. He just kind of didn't make units. Now he's tier 3 and getting the vultures out. Let's see if it works. That's the only hope at this point. Because the Kodiaks are about to be Bansheed here. They're not gonna last long. Oh god, eradication coming in. These guys are invulnerable, so the nukes aren't gonna hurt too much. And the air pads are about to be destroyed as well. Got one more nuke there. Even the hero is gonna take the damage. No, doesn't look like it. Air pad staying up for now. What a mess. Come on, Chosen, you gotta take down that air pad, sir. Okay, there we go. He's killed like 3 vultures. Oh wait, that's a miss. Now he's killed 3 vultures. Okay, that's pretty hot. Not bad at all. You got the wiggle. Doggie's base is toast, isn't it? Even with the Grizzly drop, it's just too little, too late. Chosen might not escape, but it's fine. You just remake him. Moonlight Rex could also go and make a Scarab, whatever. Okay, he's not gonna have a startup hero. We can deal with it. Plasma torpedoes coming in, as well as air level 2. Some shrouds. Bases don't have shielding or anything like that. This one does, that's good. Beams coming down. That should take out one of these Grizzles. But don't switch targets. Just gonna heal it up. Would love to see some anti-vehicle turrets here. Especially under the shield, that's a big deal. Okay. Are you kidding me? Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome everybody. We're doing Amateur League. It's amateur hour. And we've got our winners finals at the moment. So this is the decider game in that. And then we've got a losers semifinals, losers finals, grand finals to go. So you didn't miss that much. Half of the stream is left. These two are pretty evenly matched. Well, most players were pretty evenly matched all tournaments. We've had some actually pretty decent games. Banshees are gonna need some kind of counter. And Doggie right now doesn't seem to have what it takes. Can't he pump vehicles from something? It's like all pads. No, he really wants air. Drops in some Kodiaks to siege the base. Well, the Shrouds can just block the shots, right? You don't need to fly over them. But I think he might just actually go there. With the whole crew. And potentially do an eradication on this again. It might be ready. Spots the base anyhow. Air upgrade is still underway. No doubt the plasma mines will help a bit. But not too much. Oh god, there's a trash dump. Oh wait, everyone's invulnerable. It's cool. We'll work hard counters this. One by one, these vehicles are gonna get taken out. Although it's difficult with heavy metal. That's over now anyway. The others are gonna be easier targets by far. Shield gets juggled. And the base is absolutely not at risk. The Shrouds can just cloak everyone. The last of the tanks. Moonlight Rex is at 99 population. Second population upgrade is about to kick in, and there's a lot more Banshees queued. So I think this base is about to absolutely get it there. 4 Shrouds, maybe a little bit too many. But there are still some Kodiaks here, so they'll shut that down for now. And seeing as there's no detection, you might as well just pop those Shroud cloaks. Some pretty sick business coming down here with all those Banshees. They're no anti-air though. That's so sad. We're gonna have another Grizzly drop. No, that's not a Grizzly drop. That's a little one, a Kodiak only. Is Moonlight Rex doing anything else? No, just Banshees. That's all he needs. Oh god. Flipping the base. Not the best location for it, but hey, the buildings that do get hit are wiped. He's invincible! GG. That's gonna be a winner's finals victory there for Moonlight Rex. GG, well played. I'm gonna be seeing him in the grand finals again. And then Doggie has to work his way through the losers finals first. If he wants to fight again. We'll see if it comes to that. We're about to find out anyway. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.